Good morning and welcome to one of Norway's amazing national parks. I'm in Breheimen and I've been camping here overnight, getting ready for an activation. Breheimen, which translates to home of the glaciers, is made by glaciers, and there's still a lot of them. You can barely see some of them on the hill behind me. It's stunning. It's really mighty, and I'm taking a very short hike up here so that I can do the activation. Hope you'll enjoy this video. The scenery here is some of the most amazing that Norway can give you. This is pretty tough terrain to hike in. It's not flat, it's just a boulder field which has been overgrown, and you have to really watch where you're going. And this fashion accessory, there are so insanely many mosquitoes here. Whenever I stop for more than a few seconds, they just come from every edge. Luckily the repellent is working. Standing up here watching these amazing valleys that have been filled to the brim by ice during the glaciers, it's hard not to just seem tiny. Huge boulders are just strewn around here like they were small balls, just marbles for big trolls. And that's what people thought back in the days, like trolls had been moving these around because there could be no other explanation. It's stunning. I highly recommend visiting here if you get a chance. This is so far from the touristy part of Norway that you can get. This is just raw, powerful nature. I've made it up to the area now. What you see behind me here is not a glacier, it's just some snow. All the glaciers are on the other side of the valley I camped in. I've just been sitting here for a few minutes enjoying this scenery. This is one of the few places in Norway where there's absolutely no trace of humans. Like sitting here, I can't see anything that's man-made. Back home you could always see a big wind turbine or a road or a house. Up here, like the road is so far down in the valley that I can't see it. Otherwise there's nothing. And suddenly all the view is gone. It's just dense fog and very little visibility. Luckily it's not that far down to the car, so I will stay, but if it gets worse than this I will probably have to back down. CQ Parks on the air, CQ POTA, CQ Parks on the air. Lima Bravo 4, Foxtrot Hotel. CQ POTA, CQ Parks on the air, CQ POTA, Lima Bravo 4, Foxtrot Hotel. I actually had to turn over to do FT8 to get a QSO. 20 SSB is not working today. That was a failed activation, only one in log. Two factors, I think. Firstly, band conditions. Always band conditions, right? I did try to call a few very strong stations and they could barely hear me. So my guess would be, yeah, band conditions. Also, I had no way to spot myself. There's no cell phone coverage here. Absolutely nothing. And yeah, that just makes it harder to get through. Otherwise, I do think I would have gotten a few more. Got one, and that was FT8, and that was barely in there. So I'm packing down. There's more fog coming in, and it's starting to pick up with wind and seems to be coming some rain as well. So better to be safe and back down in the car. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this scenery as much as I, even if there wasn't very much radio in this video. 7-3.